911, what are you reporting?
We got someone or something crawling around out here.
Did you see what it was? Was it a person or an animal or?
I can't tell. All I know is that my central light came on and I just happened to glimpse and see this thing running across the yard. A good-sized man or something. It looks like a man. I don't know what it was, just that it ran across the yard.
Okay. You've had problems in the neighborhood before?
Yeah, my dog was killed here just recently. I don't know what it was. Whatever it is, it's running. I couldn't catch it if I was going to chase it. But whatever it was standing up. I'm out here looking through the window now and I don't see anything. I don't want to go outside. Jesus Christ, you better...
Sure.
Tia!
Hello?
Get somebody out here.
What's going on now, sir?
That son of a bitch is about 6'9", I don't know.
Do you see him now, sir?
Yes, I'm looking right at him.
Uh-oh. Okay, hang on.
He's right...
Is he in your yard, sir?
Yeah, God, he's big.
Okay, what's he doing in your yard?
He's looking at me.
Oh, and the guy is on foot.
I don't know what... It's a big... real big person. That's all I can say.
Okay, but it is a person.
Yeah, I'd say it was a person, somebody really big. But he's all in black.
Is he a black male or a white male? Did you actually see whether, or was he just wearing black?
He's all black and he's big. He is big.
I don't know what it was. He's walking upright like a man.
In his backyard, messing with his dogs.
Okay, what did it look like?
It looked like a giant ape with a man's face.
Now, we've heard a lot of weird 911 calls from complaints about fast food.
I asked her 4 different times to make me a Western barbecue burger.
Ma'am, we're not going to go down there and enforce your Western bacon cheeseburger.
To a lady looking for a husband.
Did you get a husband? You need to get a husband. Yeah. You're calling 911 to get a husband.
Yeah, well, maybe Tim Peeler's got someone for her. Someone tall, dark, and awesome.
This thing was 10 foot tall. He had beautiful hair.
This being rural North Carolina, Mr. Peeler had a gun, but PETA would be proud.
I did not shoot.
Okay.
The thing.
Tim Peeler called 911 not once, but twice that night, and both times police said it sounded like maybe he'd had a few. Reminds us of the plot from Harry and the Hendersons.
I want to report on it. Something in my house. It's Bigfoot.
Of course, yes. They can be a nuisance.
Actually, the Cleveland County dispatcher refrained from sarcasm.
Was there more than one or just the one?
Just the one.
Hey, one's enough.
And I said, get away from here.
And where is it now, Mr. Henderson?
It's in the bathroom.
At least Mr. Peeler's Bigfoot never made it that far. Twice he says he scared it back into the woods. This, by the way, is a cheesy simulation. Now, there is one way we would have known for sure whether this guy actually saw Bigfoot.
Would I get in any trouble if I shot and killed this beast?
I can't answer that question.
We recommend against calling 911 if you're just going to put your foot in your mouth. You're Bigfoot.
Get!
Genimos.
Get!
CNN.
And he went right back out that path again.
San Antonio 911, do you need police, fire, or EMS?
I'm not real sure, ma'am. I just watched the biggest it was a critter, but it smelled real bad. I'm a homeless female. I live right in the middle of the woods, around 151, just north of Claiborne, 1604 where the light is. This big thing was 75 feet away from me, smells awful, devoured a whole deer carcass, and then took off and, like, screamed, screeched, and took off across the street. And I know you guys are going to think I'm crazy, but I'm dead serious. There was something very big, a lot bigger than me, out here. So, I just thought somebody should know. I really don't know what you can do about it.
How long ago did this happen?
This is, I won't, like, immediately. Like, I don't know if animal control, I mean,
Okay, again, now tell me, where was it? This is at 151 in Culebra?
Okay, yeah, like, you know, the light at 151, just up from Culebra on 16, like on 1604, where 1604 split, and you can get off on the access road to Culebra, or you can take 151.
Right.
That light right there is, yes, right in there. It is a very large, hairy animal of some kind.
Now, was it standing on 2 or 4? Or?
Well, if I told you it was standing on 2 legs, you're going to think I'm crazy, but I'm serious. It ran off at breaking limbs and trees. And it kind of screech howled, and a very creepy, scary thing, because, like I said, I live in a tent in the woods, so
You live in a tent?
Yes, ma'am. I'm a homeless female. I live in a tent in the woods, and I just saw this freaky, scary, very large creature devour a deer and run off across the road. So,
okay.
I don't know.
Is there any way that we can have an officer contact you?
Yeah, I guess it's this number. But I'd really prefer, like, animal control or somebody bigger than me. But I appreciate it. I just thought somebody should know that there's a very large animal in the vicinity.
Now, the deer was walking around and...
No, the deer was dead, and it got devoured. It was a carcass.
Okay, and do you see signs of a dead deer, blood, or whatever?
Actually, ma'am, I'm not gonna go check it out right at the moment. Is that okay?
That's fine.
It seems like I'm waiting for daylight. I don't own anything but a machete and a hatchet, so I'm kind of creeped out. I just thought, like I said, I thought somebody should know there's a very large something big enough to eat a deer and as a predator.
Are you with someone there?
Yes, ma'am.
Did they see it too?
Yes, ma'am.
How about if I have an officer contact you guys out there?
I'm not going to leave my camp right at the moment. I mean, if they want to come look at the light, she wants an officer to meet us. Yeah. Right, Carol. We're not leaving where we're at, is what we're trying to say. I'm a little bit scared, and it's raining, and I just want somebody to maybe check it out in the morning when it's not dark.
Well,
animal control, dude.
What I can do right now is I can have an officer patrol that area. Which direction did it run?
It ran across the light at 151, like towards the water tower on 2 feet, like my husband said. Something very weird. I just wanted to make a documentation and have animal control.
Had you ever seen or heard anything like this before?
No, ma'am. No, I've lived in the woods for a while.
I've lived in the woods for 6 years. I'm going to tell you right now, I've lived in the woods for 6 years. I swear to God, I've never seen nothing like this. This son of a bitch was bigger than me.
And it had a very odd smell.
I'm 6'3". I'm 6'3". It's bigger than me.
So,
6'3"?
It's bigger than 6'3". Yeah, it's very large. I
just carried the carcass off.
Yeah.
What did he say?
He carried the carcass off. I mean,
he carried it
with nothing. I want to believe that it was a large cat or bear, but I'm thinking I'm not going to tell you what I think it is. Cause
what does he think it is?
What do you think it is?
Well, I tell you what, I don't know. I would be a liar if I said I thought I knew what it was, but I don't know. But I know it picked up that deer and walked with 2 feet.
Yeah. It's a very large something that smells bad and is bigger than we are. So.
Okay, so you saw it walk in which direction, or walk in which direction?
Towards the light at 151 and 1604.
It went towards the water tower.
Went towards the water tower area. And it screeched, howled, yelled.
Yeah.
When It went, yeah, when it worked up. I mean, my husband's a very large, nothing's ever scared him, ever. And, I mean, we both saw it, so.
It's good. You send some
No type of clothing or?
No, it was for,
okay.
Or, as far as I can tell, I mean, it's a pretty light night out, because of the overcast. And we doused our fire, and I have a blanket thing hung up as a tapestry, and it saw it over the top of that, and when it ran, it cracked branches.
Trees.
Yes, large. Like the size of a grizzly bear. Imagine that.
But on steroids with 2 feet.
So,
you had 2 feet, Mama.
I know. I just know what.
Okay. And did you, and what is your name?
Jennifer. Yeah, it's raining now and we can't hear nothing outside, so it's kind of scary. Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll have an officer patrol that area and see what we can find.
I know. I mean, you guys might be able to find something. Animal control might be able to find tracks or something in the morning. It's hard to find tracks on this area because it's not. She said she's going to send a patrol around the area. So, right. And yes, she can call.
Okay, get the light and control. Get the light.
Get to the light.
And sound the siren.
And sound your sirens. He'll come out of the woods and talk to you.
I'm scared to death, dude.
And you guys have your tent set up at 151 in Culebra?
I mean, not exactly, but yeah, I mean, it's in the area. Just go to the light and sound the siren, and we would hear you where we're at.
And I'll come to you.
At 151 and 1604, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Mr. Winesickle, 97th Bridge Street. Negative. He called 911 advising he contacted the Game Commission. They haven't called back. He wants a police officer to come to his residence. He apparently has some proof there of Bigfoot.
Bigfoot, right?
That's affirmative. He has evidence proving Bigfoot. He would like a police officer to come there. But apparently there's a large amount of smoke in that area.
If I'd had my camera, I'd take a picture of him.
Took a picture of who?
I don't know what it was. He's walking upright like a man. I would not kill it because I was afraid to. But he went back up the mountain.
Cleveland County 911.
Hello.
Can I help you?
Yes. This is Tim Peeler.
Uh-huh.
You probably have my address.
Yes, sir. What's going on now?
I shined a light on this thing, but I would not shoot it.
Okay, what did it look like?
It looked like a giant ape with a man's face. But I was afraid to kill it. And it made a whistling sound. He was about 9-10 foot tall with real long arms. I go out there, he gets gone. Now I come back in the house, and he gets back there again, and my dogs are just raising heck. Would I get in any trouble if I shot and killed this beast, this animal, or whatever it is? Would I get in any trouble?
I can't answer that question.
If he goes too close to me, I'm going to kill him.